What's going on, guys? This is Trent from No Nut Clarity. Today is Taco Tuesday, and today we're talking about not letting your past deeds become your present. While in the background, I make tacos. So you're gonna learn how to make some chicken burrito tacos. So hope you enjoy the cooking and the topic, and I'll see you in the video. Peace. Hey guys, so today I want to talk about why your past deeds shouldn't define who you are. And a lot of us have shame over things that we did in the past, like times we were done wrong, times we did other people other people wrong, and the times that we let other people use us, and also like times like we've been used ourselves. And we've literally all been there, and we'll continue to have those experiences like all our life. Like it happened in the past, they'll continue to happen, and usually it comes back to haunt us. And it gets in our heads a lot of the time when it comes back. Some people are better at hiding it than others, but let's say like that traumatic breakup or like that huge ass argument that you had or the time you got fired, it'll still probably hit you and still hurt, or at least like sting or feel numb every now and then when it comes back. And the thing is, it's a lot more common than you think it is. Like some people never really get over things, at least not completely. And especially for me, it happened through each one of my breakups and through a lot of my past experiences where I felt like I missed out on a lot. Like I could have did this or that. Like I missed out on dating in high school, so I'm forever behind on my riz apparently. And I didn't apply myself as a teenager or 20 something as much as I should have, or just in general, like I didn't apply myself given X arbitrary a period of time. And sometimes like I would feel like I've wasted my life and it'll never get better. I'll never be confident, never be successful, or never move out of a certain place, or never do the thing or the goal that I set in the past. And the thing is, a lot of times we can let the past reflect into our present lives. Like, don't get me wrong, there's such things as consequences for shit we did in the past that we need to take accountability for. But that doesn't mean that the burden that we carry from that should suddenly become who we are as a person. We can still be better. And I say take these words with a grain of salt because this shit's hard. It's hard to just simply let go. And sometimes you can't completely let things go. We remember things and they're etched into our brain. And a lot of times it's whether you want it to or not. But like I may forget a lot and I get picked on because I forget and gaslit because I forget. It's annoying. But as much as I can forget, I could also remember a specific frustrating time, like me getting insulted. For example, like getting insulted on a Saturday night around like 8 p.m. for being myself. And like I still remember that to this day. And it's frustrating. Like it definitely is. I'm not gonna pretend like I don't have emotions and say it's not frustrating. But just because something's frustrating and it just because something was frustrating in the past doesn't mean it has to take over your entire life. And the general message I want to get across in this video is that just because we've had shitty shit in the past doesn't mean we have to let it define our current life and actions. Like regardless of what they are, like we don't live in an anime, we don't live in like the freaking Marvel universe where we can go back into the past and change things. Like we live in the present, and we can only change things in our present and change how we look at our future. And I myself, I've held myself back and done a lot of wallowing in the past for my mistakes. Like I've wasted time thinking that this is just where I am. And mentally, I was just stopping myself until I took a step back and realized that while it's a lot, it's a lot of fucking work. And a lot of times I get tilted to the point where I don't want to do shit anymore and do even basic shit. It's still doable. Like, as long as you're fucking awake and alive, you can still make a change for yourself. And it's like, for issues that you dealt with in the past, like, so what if you didn't have much of a romantic or social life in high school? Like, it's probably and going to be really daunting, but you have to go out and socialize. And you don't have to pick a club or some place where you know damn well you're not going to fit in. Pick somewhere where you're going to know that you're going to have people that share your same interest in. Like, if you like anime, we have anime conventions for people that specifically like that stuff. Hell, I've met a lot of people from anime conventions. You like video games? There are video game tournaments, there's video game groups. You can socialize in those places that host that. And you can socialize online. Shit. Also, like, what if you're working in a shitty job or stuck in like a bad living situation and you've always wanted to like go somewhere else or be somebody, be better, have make more money, be in a better job. And just because you didn't apply yourself like yesterday or last year or a few years ago or any arbitrary point in time doesn't mean you've lost every single opportunity to make that right in the present. Because like, you're still alive, you're still able to apply for jobs, you're still able to look into places where you can move to, you're still able to make a change despite you maybe missing out on a lot of things in the past. And I personally believe a lot in self-reflection and learning from past mistakes. And unfortunately, a lot of times the past can be a burden. And a lot of times, fortunately, that burden can make us lazy, make us sad, make us get in our feelings, and make even like the simplest, like tiniest habits or tiniest things we need to do to make ourselves better feel overly tedious or just like mundane and draining. Like, for example, I recently had to fill out a document for a warranty to replace the adjustable base for my mattress. And it's something that's simple that takes like 5 minutes to do. I got so frustrated because I was so just tilted. I did not want to do it. And the whole time I was grumbling for no reason. I'm just grumbling like, oh my God, this is so stupid. For no reason. Like, I'm replacing my freaking mattress base for free. And it's really easy to just simply say all the shit I'm talking about. Like, again, grain of salt. Like, it's easy to say, just go out and socialize. So, fuck you if you didn't have a social life in the past. Just do it. Like, it's hard. It's really is hard to do it. I'm not gonna pretend like just doing shit nowadays for yourself, especially when you've been traumatized or hurt or just held back by the past, is easy. Like, especially when you've been repeatedly beaten down in life by others in the past, or most of the time it's yourself, and just taking L after L after L after L after L after L. Have a big ass L on your forehead. And it's not fucking easy to do it. It really isn't. But that being said, you still owe it to yourself to achieve your own potential. Like, things probably aren't going the way you want them to and haven't been going the way you want them to for a while due to circumstances that have happened to you in the past or current circumstances even now. But like, there are probably things that you've wanted to do that you still probably want to do. Like, those past dreams that you wanted aren't really gone. And just because you won't get instant gratification for it, trust me, we all want instant gratification. And the more and more we don't get it, it's like, I want to get a new job. I want to do this, but I tried one thing, I didn't get it. So this shit sucks. Like, I get it. We want shit right away. And what makes it more frustrating is that we have to work for it. And when we're tilted, we don't want to fucking work for it usually. Some people are just go-getters and they're just like, all right, I'm in a rut and I'm just going to like blow it out the water and just get my life on track instantly. And people who do that, I got mad respect for you. That's awesome. But for a lot of people who are just stuck, I wouldn't be making this if I wasn't myself just stuck in the past, just wallowing over shit that happened and letting it just get me tilted, make me not want to do anything. Like, it's going to take work. It sucks, but you can still do it. You can go from $17 an hour to $45 an hour, not in one fucking jump usually, but you can get there. You can find love again. You can be happy with yourself again. Even if you remember like the past and the trauma that you've had and all the doubts that you have from that, like we all have that. You can still get better. You can still have goals. You can still remember what you want to do and do it. Like I still want to fucking snowboard. I've wanted to do that since I was like fucking 8 years old. And I was thinking, man, I've never got the opportunity to do that. I want to fucking snowboard. I want to learn guitar. I have a guitar. Just don't touch it. I just gotta fucking just touch it and learn it. Like, shit. I want to learn saxophone. I want to visit Japan. Everybody fucking does. Everybody who watches anime wants to. I want to make more goddamn money. And I want to learn to love someone else again. And me thinking about how I could have already done all of that, or if, like, really could have done all that earlier if I applied myself sooner or this or that and didn't miss out on it in the past, it's not going to change that situation in the present. And you kind of have to just live in the present and for the future. And use the past to kind of learn from it. It's like, well, I didn't apply myself. Well, maybe I should start fucking doing that. I didn't socialize much in the past, so maybe I should start socializing. But don't let it keep you there, because as long as you're alive and you can breathe, like, it's not too late to make a change for yourself. I don't care if you're fucking like, oh, I'm 30, I'm old. You're not fucking old. Fucking 88, you're fucking Joe Biden's old. You're not old. Like, damn. Hell, I even have friends who are like in their 40s who are living their best life and doing new things to this day. Like, you're not old. You're still alive. You still have life to live. You're just letting shit hold you back. And I'm saying all this, but I want you to realize when I make these videos, I do not have life figured out. These are all coming from me still going through shit. Everything I talk about, again, I say it's every fucking video now. It's like everything I've talked about, I've been through, or either still been through, still struggling with. I've either solved or not solved. I definitely haven't solved this issue. Not by a while, not by a landslide. I have not solved this issue yet. And I'm still struggling to this day. But from me making this video, I'm not just going to give up on myself just because I've had a lot of things that held me back in the past. And for every goal that you have, there's no one other way about it. You're going to have to work for it. You're going to have to take initiative for that goal. You're not going to make more money without building up your skills. You're not going to play saxophone well without getting the skill to do it. You're not going to visit Japan without saving fucking money. You're not going to do all the cool shit you want to do without saving money or learning skills or going out there and doing it. You're not going to find your soulmate by being soulless. And for me, I'm going to continue to fight and learn from my past and be more in the present to make my future great. And I hope you will too. But that being said, this has been Trent from No Nut Clarity. Thank you so much for watching. God, I don't know why I'm winded. Wow. But the recipe's in the description for this. I hope you enjoyed it. This was amazing. I freaking love Taco Tuesday. And peace.